On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to pressure wash your concrete driveway the best way possible and have professional results. So stay tuned. Hi friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So before I used to pressure wash my driveway and sidewalks just by using this regular lance, using the 15-degree nozzle tip, and I would just go to town and go one by one, section by section, and it would take me forever. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best and fast way to do it, cutting down your time and giving you professional results. I also have an electric pressure washer. It was 2200 psi, so that wasn't enough for what I'm going to be attaching with this pressure washer today, which is going to be a surface cleaner. So just to let you know, if you're interested on this pressure washer, I did make a product review on this and its performance. Go check out this video right here after you go see this video so you can see better specs on this if you're interested in getting the same pressure washer as this one. Make sure you watch all the way to the very end of this video, because at the end I'll show you the proper ways you can take care and preserve your pressure washer so you can make it last for a very, very long time. Now before we get started, I want to talk to you about safety first. Before you operate your pressure washer, it is kind of loud, so I advise that you wear proper earmuffs, wear safety glasses, because you never know what kind of debris will shoot back at you. Trust me, I had pebbles shoot back at my eyes before. Thank goodness I was wearing safety glasses. And make sure that you wear proper boots. I do have steel toe boots. Any type of rain boots or any types of boots that cover your foot and protect your foot, because you never know, you might accidentally put the lance over your toes. You don't want to get injured, so make sure that you practice safety first. Now let me show you the old school and ineffective way of doing it before, so that you can see the before and after and the differences with this way and the right and professional way. So here's an example of what most people do, and I myself used to do before. I just used the wand and the 15-degree nozzle tip. It is effective, but it will take you a very, very long time. As you can see, it's very inconsistent. Notice how I place the wand high on one time and low on the other time. This will leave you some zebra stripes along the way, and it will give you an inconsistent pattern. I highly suggest you don't do this because it will take you a long time. Now let me show you a better way to do it. Here's a very good tip. Whenever you're pressure washing your driveway, notice how it's sloped. Always start at the very top first. The dirt will automatically go through the flow of gravity and go down. Always start at the top and work through the way of gravity. This is the surface cleaner we're going to be using today. This one is by, I'm not going to even try to pronounce it because I might just butcher it. But this is 15-inch surface cleaner. It has this little spinning wand in the middle. Now on each end of the wand is an angled, on each side, angled nozzle. And what's great about this, it has brushes all the way on the circumference of this cleaner. Very nice, scrubbing the concrete. And it comes with this attachment as well, right here. Here's a tip: never run your gas pressure washer if there's no water running through it. It will damage the pump and the seals. So here's the surface cleaner in action. My tip for you is to go slow, not too slow or not too fast either. You can see that it is very consistent and it makes you have nice and control over it. Notice this surface cleaner doesn't have caster wheels. It doesn't need to, because it pretty much just hovers because of that water pressure. You can see that there is liftoff in certain areas. You will need to use two hands just to have a nice control over it down. But if you have a light grip on it, it will fly off like a flying saucer, just like what you saw there. So what you need to do is you take your time, use two hands, and have it nice and controlled. So notice how we started at the very top of the slope and working our way down the slope using gravity in our advantage. In this way, all the dirt will just slide off and not go to our newly cleaned surface. So the key tip is go nice and slow, let the surface cleaner do the job. So throughout this whole video, my dad was actually the one who was operating the surface cleaner. I wanted to use it, but he was so excited to use it and he was having so much fun. Notice how he's not following my safety rules of using boots or any types of safety shoes. He's just doing this with sandals. I told him wear the right appropriate shoes to protect him, but he refused. He was in the Navy for a very, very long time. He wore boots each and every day, and this was his time to just relax and not follow those rules. But he did take up my offer, and he was using some earmuffs to protect his ears, so I thank my dad for that. And he was having fun. Notice how if you don't have nice and control, it will fly off like this. This is having him just gripping it with very light pressure, And yeah, you don't need caster wheels because look at that, it will hover. So use 2 hands, and do not try this at home, please. This is for demonstration purposes only. You can see what's underneath. It looks like it's going slow, but that's actually going really fast. Now this is an option, but I highly recommend doing this is using a concrete and driveway cleaner. This one's by Oxy. I'm putting this in my built-in soap dispenser in my pressure washer, but if you don't have a pressure washer that has this option, you can just use the 20-to-1 mixture in a bucket and using it scrubbing onto the concrete floor with a little scrubber. You want to leave this on the surface for about 15 minutes, and once that's done, you're gonna go and use the surface cleaner right afterwards. Now this is perfect to use if you have a lot of stains on your driveway, especially if you have oil, if you're a mechanic, or you have other spills on there. This will help loosen all that dirt and help you clean it out a little bit faster using this surface cleaner. So here are the results. This is just the first pass of the surface cleaner. You can go through it multiple times and you can soap it again. Again, if you are a mechanic or you work on your car in your driveway a lot and you have oil stains, use a degreaser. I recommend this product right here or just the one that I used. It's totally up to you. And as you can see, there are white spots on here. This was painted before white. Overall, it kind of just chipped away and it got covered with dirt. Now stay tuned for a future video. I am going to show you how to properly paint your driveway to make it look like brand new again. So with that being said, let me show you some tips and tricks that you can do with your pressure washer before you put it away so you can preserve it and make it last longer. So now it's time to store your pressure washer. If you're like me, I only use this a couple of times a year and I store it for a long time. So what you want to do is you want to disconnect the high pressure hose from the wand and the pressure washer itself. So after you disconnect the 2 ends, make sure that you drain out the water that is inside of this hose. Then you can just let gravity pretty much drain it out, just like that. So the reason why we want to drain out the water out of these high pressure hoses is because the water that we use have chlorine and other minerals, and you don't want that sitting for a long time. It will damage the hose prematurely and it will preserve your hose for a longer time. Now, if you're not going to be using your pressure washer for a while and you're going to be storing it, especially if you live in colder weathers, what you want to use is this pump saver. Now, this pump saver I got from Amazon, or you can get it as well at your big box stores. But if you're interested, I'll leave the link on the description down below. Now, the purpose of this pump saver is that it preserves the seals and your pump. It keeps it lubricated and it protects it from freezing on colder climates. So let me show you how to do it. Now, where you put your garden hose, that's where you're going to be installing this. Very easy. Gonna squeeze it slowly, gently. There you go, and you start seeing it foaming at the end. That's how you surface clean your driveway the fast, easiest way and get pro results. These are all the materials that I use. Again, this is the surface cleaner that I use, 15-inch surface cleaner. It is by, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name because I can't pronounce it, but if you do know, please leave it in the comment section down below. There are other types of surface cleaners out there with caster wheels that I'm pretty sure might work relatively easy, but this one works just as well and it's a lot cheaper. So use this pump saver and this OxiClean right here. And if you're interested on this pressure washer, this surface cleaner, this, I'll leave all the links of this on the description down below. Check those links out. Again, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you have any other suggestions that I might have missed, leave it in the comments and share with the community. If you found this video super helpful, please hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe notification bell, and I'll see you friends on the next one.